poppin' people? My name is Duckhead, and today I want to discuss why I have some of the sentiments I do that I display on this channel. Now, I know when you see certain videos uploaded from me, especially videos like these, you may think that, oh my god, Duckhead, you're a fucking killer, man. Oh my lord, you don't ever play Survivor. You never play Survivor in your life. That couldn't be any further from the truth. So if you don't believe me, go to my Iridescent Showcase where I play Iridescent Rank 1 with Survivor and Killer. And also, I don't upload Survivor gameplay that much because I fucking hate editing videos. With Killer, I don't really have to edit anything because I'm in the action all the time because I'm the one pressing the action. With Survivor, most of that time is just spent doing generators, right? It's not that much time getting chased. So that's a little disclaimer for me. I want to explain today why I do tend to sympathize more with killers than I do survivors. Killer is harder and more frustrating to play than Survivor. Now, I'm not making the argument that Dead by Daylight is killer side. I'm not making the argument that Dead by Daylight is Survivor side. That's a discussion for another video. This is strictly about level of difficulty, degree of difficulty when playing killer and Survivor. So let's go ahead and get into this. So let's think about the frustrating shit that can happen to you as Survivor. You can get a killer that you don't like. So like a nurse or a skull merchant or a slugging hag or whatever the fuck. You could get a dumb fucking teammate, a stupid ass teammate who's hiding in the corner of the map and hiding in lockers and going in the shack and going in the basement, getting fucking getting into crate to chests and shit, and they're not doing gens or not helping the team at all, right? You could get a killer that plays in a certain style that you don't like a face camping Bubba with Insidious that just with Iron Grasp and Agitation that just puts you in the basement. Someone who slugs you to death at 5 gens, it just makes all of you bleed out on the ground. Those are some of the frustrating things that can happen to you as Survivor. And those things are frustrating. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say they aren't frustrating because all those things have happened to me, and it's irritating as fuck. That's some virgin behavior, but whatever. If you play like that, more power to you. Now let's think about the frustrating things that can happen to you as killer. So before the match even starts, you can see in the lobby screen that there can be 4 toolboxes or 4 med kits. Those 4 toolboxes can have brand new parts in them, which means that your game is about to fly by in like fucking 5 minutes. Those 4 med kits could have all anti-fucking hemorrhagic syringes, right? So basically syringes or styptic agents. Flashlights don't really bother me because that means that they're going to be dicking around with the killer and they're just going to try to be going for flashlight saves and foolish things like CJ text. I like that because that's more killer survivor interaction. But those are some of the frustrating things that can happen to you as killer before the match even starts. Something else, you see a map in the pregame loading screen, like a Garden of Joy or a Decimated Borgo or Area of Crows or a Coldwind map offering or even an RPD map offering. You can see a frustrating fucking map that you know, oh my god, this game is going to be fucking trash because I already know they're sending me to this bullshit ass map. They have these shitty ass fucking goddamn items. I know this game's going to be fucking piece of shit. When you get into the game, you could, you get a chase, right? And it takes you like 2 minutes to down that person. 3-4 gens pop. You're at 1 gen now. You have like 1, 2, 3 hooks, right? That's some of the frustrating shit as killer, right? So, let me explain why I think that it's more frustrating to experience these things as killer than it is frustrating to experience these things as survivor. So, with Survivor, and I can attest to this because all this shit has happened to me. If I'm getting camped on hook, if I'm getting slugged to death, if any of that shit's happening to me, do you know what I do? I take out my fucking phone. I put on a fucking podcast and I wait for one of my teammates to come save me, rescue me. And if they can't, I just die there. I'll bleed out there, whatever. I may open my phone, play another game, whatever have you. I get to take myself out of the fucking game and just look at something else, devote my attention to something else. Since the killer wants to play like a fucking virgin, face camping niggas, and tunneling niggas, not tunneling, but slugging motherfuckers, then I'm just gonna fucking play something else, right? I'm gonna watch something else. I'm gonna take myself away from Dead by Daylight. I don't mind getting tunneled either. I don't mind getting tunneled because that's more killer interaction. I hate doing generators. I'd rather you tunnel me, really, to be honest, than play the game normally. I'd rather be tunneled. Even my game only lasts 5 minutes. As long as that 5 minutes is spent by me getting chased, I'm fine with that. Now, let's think about killer. All those frustrating things I mentioned that can happen to you as killer, Do you want to know what the difference is between killer and survivor when those frustrating things happen? As killer, you cannot take yourself out of the game. As killer, right, if you play killer, you will know that every single second of your time is precious. You can't devote any of your time to something that's wasteful. One wrong misstep will lose you the game. You have to devote your entire attention to the shit that you're doing on your screen as killer, or you will fucking lose. If you fucking turn on a fucking podcast or turn on music because you're getting shit on as killer, you will turn a bad game into an unwinnable game, right? You can't afford to do that shit. So while survivor can take themselves out of whatever bad experience they're feeling, right? If something's annoying them, killer does not have that luxury. You have to play all the way until motherfuckers escape, right? The only other opportunity you have is to just quit, right? Or just stand in the corner AFK or some shit, or DC or whatever the fuck. That's the only other fucking shit you have, the options you have as killer. If you want to take yourself out of the situation that you're experiencing, a frustrating ass game, you can fucking quit by standing AFK or staying in the corner. Me personally, the way I play, I'm going to play all the way to the end. That's just how I play. I'm not going to quit. So I can't get away from the frustrating shit that's happening. That's why I sympathize more with killers. Because killer is a lot harder to play than survivor is, right? For the reasons I just outlined. So before you fucking go in that comment section and say, oh, Duckhead, you're a killer, man. You don't know what it's like to be a survivor. You don't know what it's like. Before you go in the comment section and say that bullshit, just try to understand what I said, right? And maybe go and try to play killer for yourself. All right? All right. What do you think about Dead by Daylight? Do you think survivor is more frustrating to play, or do you think that killer is more frustrating to play? Definitely let me know. Leave your comments in the comment section. Anyway, I'll see y'all niggas in the next video. Bye! Gone. I don't know what I should do now with all the strength I can use to break enemies.